For BamaCentral.com, my name is Clay Miller, and this is The Extra Point. Today, I'm joined by BamaCentral's Tony Tsoukalas. We're going to be discussing Alabama's victory last night over Ole Miss in basketball. And Tony, obviously, coming off the loss to Kentucky, there was a lot of concern about where this Alabama team was headed, especially after only scoring 55 points and really having a terrible shooting night. But we're able to put some of that concern to rest last night, scoring 97 points and hitting 14 threes against Ole Miss. So kind of talk about what you saw from them last night and how they were able to have success and kind of get over that shooting slump.
Yeah, I mean, and boy, did they need this one. I don't know if it was a must win in terms of the tournament resume, but it was a must win in terms of confidence. And I think that the shooting display, especially after going 3 of 30 against Kentucky, it was really nice to see Alabama, be able to hit some threes. Really nice for Jaden Shackelford to hit some threes. Nate Oates had said that he was feeling a little under the weather against Kentucky, and maybe this is, an effect of that. Maybe the improvement is that this is a little bit more of what you expect from Alabama. This is the Alabama that was able to beat Gonzaga. I don't think this team has a great post presence, so I think it's going to have to shoot well to win games. And I think that comes with confidence. And I think, it's a mixture of confidence. And then, as Nate Oates has said, doing the little things, hustling, playing better defense, setting things up and getting almost lost in the game. I think even when you're shooting poorly, the thought from an Alabama perspective is if you focus on those little things, these are all good enough shooters that those things will come. And I think that that's what they saw at Ole Miss, and hopefully for their perspective, what they'll see moving forward.
I mean, you mentioned it right there, but, effort has also been a problem, and it's a lot easier to have great effort when you're hitting shots as well. So obviously Shackelford hitting 8 threes, scoring a career high 30 points. J.D. Davison had 18 points last night, really helped. So what do they need to do to carry that over into this weekend against a good Arkansas team who just knocked off Auburn at home?
I think just continue that effort, the problem's not fixed. You know what I'm saying? This is not a one fix thing and where Alabama's just snapped back, and there's still a team that needs to play with their backs to the wall. They're fighting for an SEC seed, a better seed in the SEC tournament. They're really fighting for their tournament resume overall. I mean, they're going to get into the NCAA tournament, but they've got to show more consistency. And if they want to do well in that tournament, they've got to learn how to string together games. That's one thing we saw last year is they were able to kind of maintain that consistency, play at that same level of urgency, and really rattle off, long stretches of wins. We haven't seen that from this year's team. And it has the ability, or at least the talent, to do so. It's just going to be a matter of putting it all together.
You're right. And now entering the stretch run of the season, they need to get some consistency and kind of go on a run to make it into the NCAA tournament, have a strong showing in the SEC tournament as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, Tony. Appreciate you talking about Alabama basketball. They'll play, like we mentioned, Arkansas this Saturday, and be hoping to get another win in Coleman Coliseum. Once again, for BamaCentral.com, my name is Clay Miller, and this has been The Extra Point.